Okay, so it's September the 23rd, and a lot of stuff's going on. So I'm going to make another video. Um, First of all, the pound fell a lot, the euro fell a lot against the dollar. So uh, if you short these, as in go to forex.com, make an account, and just say, I want to sell pounds for dollars. And you can set up an account. It's really easy. Put in like $1,000 and see what happens. This made some money, so I'm happy. Maybe I should spend money on this video. On my YouTube channel. So anyways, why is this happening? Why am I saying that the pound and the euro are going to go down against the dollar? So my whole thing is that there's going to be regime change because we're in World War III, and that's how world wars end. There's regime change. The regime change will occur in the West, not in Russia or in China, and it will first hit the UK because they're the weakest link. Then it'll hit the EU, the second weakest link, and finally it'll hit the US. So the US will be the last man standing. And so the dollar is going to go up against first the pound and the euro, and then finally the dollar, I think, is actually going to go down against hard currencies like gold and silver, but that's a long ways away. I made a huge mistake in messing up that order. So that's my call. That's why I think it's a good idea to short the pound right now and the euro and see how it goes in the next 6 months. So what else is going on? There's a referendum in eastern Ukraine, and it looks like these places are going to join Russia. And I've been reading a lot of comments from people, and of course, if you're pro-Russian, they're upset because they expect Russia to do more. I don't understand this. I don't know what more Russia could do. So Russia basically, what the referendum is about is Russia basically saying, if you want us to fight for you, you need to be citizens of our country. Right? We can't just fight for everybody in the world, because then what are they going to do? They're going to go to every single, that's an empire. They're going to go to every country in the world, and they're going to say, hey, you got a problem, we'll help you. And they're not going to do that. They're saying, if you want us to fight for you, you need to be a citizen of our country. So these regions are probably going to join Russia, and if they do, then Russia will go in and fight for them. So long story short, the West can't beat Russia because of this, because these countries, these areas want to join Russia. So what's the West going to do? That's a huge question. Again, in the next 6 months, there's going to be an economic crisis. It's already ongoing if you just look at the stock market every day. But this crisis is going to get worse and worse. So the West is going to have to do something. My take is that it's failed in defeating Russia head on because it wasn't thinking, and now it's going to have to attack Russia's weak spot. Now, as I said before, Russia is able to resist the West because it is not isolated. If you wanted to defeat Russia, you should have isolated it first, but nobody asked me. I don't know why. They know this, and so what they're going to try to do, they're going to try to isolate Russia. And the way to do that would be to get to China, because China is a major trading partner with Russia. It provides Russia with most of what it needs. So if they can get to China, maybe then that will weaken Russia, and then they can make a separate peace with both countries and kind of keep them under control. Then again retain the unipolar nature of the world, the setup of the world that they like. So what they're going to do is they're going to probably push China in Taiwan, maybe a trade sanctions or something. But they're going to try to weaken China as much as possible. So there may be a war in Taiwan. Again, this is a world war, so it's not over so quickly. Just because the West wasn't able to defeat Russia and Ukraine, it's not going to give up that easily. I think it's going to keep trying to do other things until it collapses and has a new government. And then after that, we can have a more peaceful world, which again is my whole hope. It's been my hope for my entire life. 30 years ago, I was talking about this stuff at school in Georgetown. So that's what I think is going to happen. West is probably going to start something with China, start pressuring China somehow, maybe in Taiwan. Maybe a war will break out, and we're going to have another crazy winter, and maybe another couple crazy years before this is all done. I say the outer band of this is 2024. It's 2022, so we're looking at most 2 years of this insanity. In the meantime, you can make money by shorting the S&P and shorting the pound and the euro, and make some money and enjoy life. And that's the whole point, is to enjoy life, be happy, be healthy. So anyways, that's enough for today, and thank you.